We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. The Royals have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Bobby McCain gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So striding forward now, Brian Ramiro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, man, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ramiro on at first, nobody out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Valdez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. McCain has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-2. He'll try it again from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now to the plate, Danny Nowakowski. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Strike taken, the throw. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting 4. The
chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on no base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. Justin Verlander is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan, any thoughts? Yeah, Matt. Since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform, Justin Verlander's kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity was down, but he's always had that good curveball changeup combination. Velo back up to the mid to upper 90s to go along with that fastball and the curveball, and Justin Verlander is all the way back.
So striding in, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there at the knees, strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck.
Place is going nuts right here. You want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, number 66. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's by him for strike one.
1-1.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. But the A's come back. Now at the plate, Shea Clark. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Look.
Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Now batting, Elvis Villarreal. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
So now to the plate, Vinny Doman. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-0 delivery. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Johan Vargas comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Johan Vargas.
Into the box now, Damon Rodriguez. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Batting 9.
Stepping in now, Adam Doherty.
Adam.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Popped him up. Chapman over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 21.
Stepping in, Brian Ramiro. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ramiro is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. At the plate, Bartolo. Welcome to those of you just tuning in. We're in the second inning here with nobody out.
For the A's.
In now, Bartolo Montes. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Into the box now, Matt Olson. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Domit will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the designated
Striding
hitter.
forward now is the
Miguel.
DH, Miguel Sano.
Good
Trying to
go.
make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in its at bat.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nowakowski is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So here's the Royals DH, Luis Valdez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Weekly hit to third. Chapman brings it in, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Riding in once again, Danny Nowakowski.
Nowakowski.
First delivery to him on the way. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The catcher, number 13.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. Here comes the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 66 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they hold.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Matt Chapman.
We'll
show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep
Batting
lineup?
ninth.
I mean, even the 8
The
and 9
second
hole
baseman.
hitters are solid big league
Ball.
players.
You know, Mark, these days you're
Cabrera.
not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
First pitch of the at-bat as Dribble Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball one. His line against Justin Verlander, just a 1-for-12 career line. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Chapman aboard here at first with nobody out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
As Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. Albert Almora will be next. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
The center fielder, number 6, Albert Almora.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Almora. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Villarreal in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Doing there for the A's, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Leading off for the Royals, the third baseman.
All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go as the third baseman, Shea Clark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
The first baseman, number 25.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
To the plate now, Elvis Villarreal, and he puts it on the ground to second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Up next for the Royals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vinny Domet will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's out.
A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
One and one, here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Bogarts, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
The shortstop, Damon Rodriguez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Damon Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. One and two, the counts of the Royals shortstop.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Smoke toward third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in now, number 66
Leading
comes
off
into
for
this
the
at bat
A's,
0 for 1 in the
the
ball
right
game.
fielder, number 66.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Nowakowski has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
So one away here with
Shortstop,
the bases empty,
Xander
and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better
Bogarts.
2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogarts. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And that misses 1-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game.
Number
That was a
28.
96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. The A's strand 1. Digging in now for Kansas City, Adam Doherty. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5.
The second baseman, Adam.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Adam Doherty. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball inside.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Up next for the Royals.
Standing in now,
the right
Brian Ramiro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A ball and a strike. Ramiro is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
3-1 to him now. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Valdez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Popped him up. Montez is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center field.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Nowakowski.
Nowakowski.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And it's fouled away. Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And he's safe.
Boy, after that base knock right there, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5.
The first baseman,
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes. His line against Justin Verlander. He's hitless in 6 tries. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez, no hits to this point.
Catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 66 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down.
The third
Ready
base.
for another shot now. Shea Clark.
Clark.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey!
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Into the box,
Up next
Elvis
to the
Villarreal.
The first baseman.
And
Elvis
the pitch.
Villarreal.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Here it comes on 1-1. Chopper to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Up top, it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Number 6.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Strike taken up in the zone.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
From the stretch, number 66 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball one. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Bogart.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And another foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 3.
Here's Chris Davis now. His line against Justin Verlander comes in with 6 hits in 31 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Verlander deals the 3-2. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's. Ryan Dull is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67.
Into the box now, Vinny Domit as the switch hitter will take his cuts left. Welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out.
The left fielder.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Vinny Domet. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 out. Now in the box, Damon Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's it.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Dull. 30 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Adam Dougherty is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Here it comes.
Two balls, 1 strike.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bogarts onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Leading off the inning, Bartolo Montes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Rodrigo Raimo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 51, Rodrigo Raimo.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Skied into straightaway right. Ramiro is there, 1 away. Sliding into the box, Matt Olson. Alejandro Sanchez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
For the Royals. Now playing first base.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Raimo has tossed more than 60 innings on the year with an ERA under 2. Lucky to get anything off of him. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Raimo typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. This is in the air out to right field. Ramiro's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Standing in, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2
No,
for him
no.
to this point. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hops this one up. Rodriguez onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to begin the welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8.
The right fielder.
New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brian Ramiro. First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
3-2, full count. And that's a foul ball. He's down on strikes for the first out. Digging in once again, Luis Valdez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 12.
Now at the plate, Danny Nowakowski.
Nowakowski.
set and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
2-0. Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And the runner's breaking for third. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's not easy to do. To steal third off a catcher that has an elite arm like this, great base running there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Standing in, Matt Chapman. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ball 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And, they won't let him walk that easily as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Now here it comes. To third. He's got it. And boy, disaster averted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2.
Albert Alvarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire.
66.
That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Ready now, number 66. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A couple. They're down 5-1. Ryan Buchter. And welcome in, everybody, as we join you now with nobody out in the 9th inning.
The third base.
Coming to the plate now, Shea Clark. He's set. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Buchter has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Lifted the other way to left center. Almora in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
Striding in, Alejandro Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. At the plate, Vinny Doman.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Now the 2-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Go on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Chris Davis next to bat. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ball 1. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for Oakland.
Next up for the A's, Bartolo Montes. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance, Matt Olson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now batting. The designated
now time
hitter.
is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Done. No.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now
and that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable. Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Kansas City took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Verlander earns his 8th victory of the season. Bobby McCain was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. Rodrigo Raimo takes the rare 3-inning save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious.
Royals hit 3 long balls as they defeated the A's.